Okay, so we can do with the uh, like a visit equal to this, and here we need to define commit equal to false so that we can manipulate this form data. So visit dot patient equal to patient, because this will gives us a model object, and then visit dot save. Right now we can save the data, so let's check it. One more thing, let's set a title for this. So page title equal to add visit. Correct. So add visit, medicine detail. I'm not a doctor, so I will add blah blah blah. So save this, visit added successfully. Let's check it. So here we have a visit. Check this. Okay, so we have clearly created the visits work with the visits table. Right now, in the next video we will work on the other things. Okay, so thank you so much for watching the video. I know that I have shared this thing with a few minutes earlier, but now I'm again sharing this. Please share, subscribe, like this channel, and if you need the source code, then please you can go here, github.com/code artisan lab, and with a small amount of support I will give you this source code. And please share your ideas about the projects and comment in the comment. Okay, and thank you so much for watching the video. So let's try to complete this clinic memories. I think 2 or more videos, then we will complete this, and we will work on another project. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so let's start creating the visits table. So what we will do, we have clinic memory system main, and in the patient model we will open the model, and here we will create a new class. We will say patient, we will say visit, only visits, models dot model. Right, and here we will define the relationship, foreign key relationship. In this we will define the model patient, and on delete we will define models dot cascade. It means it will delete the data. Right, if you delete the patient, then you delete the data. Right now, we also need to move this next visit. Right, in the next visit here, from here to here, and visit date will be automatically we will add. Right, so visit date should be this one. We don't need this date actually. Right, so visit date, date time auto now add. Let's make it a date function. Right, date field, not date time. So we remove this one. We also need to remove this amount from here to here. We also need to remove this note. We also need to remove this medicine detail. Right now, whenever we add a new patient, we will simultaneously add the patient, and then we will add the first visit this. Right, so whenever we create a new patient, it means there is first visit. Right, and if we want to create a new visits to the patient, then we can add on the existing patient. Right, so let's see. So this is the patient data. Right, so detail should be here. Detail means illness, what kind of illness he has. So this is a detail. Amount should be these things will be below after the medicine detail. Note should be after the medicine detail. So next visit, say visit date. Right, so visit date, next visit, and total amount. Right, so this is correct. So visit date is auto field. And next visit we will enter. Right, so now let's do that. So we will remove this. Okay, we also need to set the form, because in the form we have to. Okay, let's review one more time. Next visit, we have to add the next visit. Okay, so let's we have a quick patient, so name, medicine detail, amount, next visit. Okay, so this is coming from the patient model, right? If we add this data here, then we don't want to add double data, right? So okay, so we will create these fields, right? So these four fields we need to create at the form level, and in the patient form we also need to create. Okay, so let's create that. So what we will do, detail equal to forms dot, we need to import the form. What is this? Remove all of this, we are not using these. So from Django dot forms, import forms, right? So forms dot, okay, let's do one more thing, Django forms, right? So working with forms, we'll open it, and let's quickly review this. What we have, uh, 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 forms, yeah, this one, import forms. Okay, now this is great. So we should add a text area, right? And label is in detail, right? And what else is medicine detail, this is also a text area, and this is a medicine detail, right? So we are creating this at the form level, not at the model level, because we don't want to create double fields in the in the patient and visits also. So what we are going to do, whenever this form submitted, quick patient or the patient form, then we will get this value and create a patient and add this value in the visits table, right? So this is the things that we will do. So amount is form start, let's say integer field, an integer field will say label, and we'll define the label here. So you can follow this documentation, right? This is a great documentation. And for the next visit, it is also integer field, right? Because we will add a days. So next visit, correct? So let's remove this. All right, so now we'll copy this one and paste it here also. So medicine detail, address, mobile, next visit, note. So we also need note. So copy this one and we'll say note, right? And here we will add the note. Great. So now let's check. Okay, so py manage dot py run server. We'll see a label. So what it is saying in the label, label equal to this is, oh, label is fine, then why this is not showing this form text area? Let's remove this one, this one. Okay, let's remove this one also, right? So let's copy this and paste it here, and let's copy this one and create a note field, right? So note, right? Now let's see what we have. Okay, unknown field, medicine detail specific for patient. So where is that? Detail, medicine detail we have. Okay, let's see now. Saying these fields are not existing, but why this is not existing? Because these fields are exist in our field, unknown fields, medicine detail, specific patient 331. No. Okay, let's check it. Okay, so we did mistake here. We need to add here forms.char field. Then we have to define visit equal to form.text area, right? And then we can call this in our fields. Okay, so this is our quick patient. This is patient form, right? So it should be working fine. Like if we go to quick add patient, so here you can see everything is looking nice, right? So nothing is changed. But when we save this form, then we need to differentiate this data, right? We will create the patient from here, and then we need to add this four data in our visit model, right? So let's do that, and we will do the same thing in our patient. Like if we go to manage patients, add patient, so from here we will add those things, right? So let's try to do that. Okay, so for quick add patient, I have added some code. So here is a code. So we have defined patient equal to form save, and then we have imported the visit table, right? And in the visit table we are adding the data here, right? And I have wrapped this in a transaction atomic block. So what it will do, it will if both functions are working, I mean to say, if both model insert the data, then it will run, else it will not do anything in the database, right? And we have also wrapped in the try catch block. So if any integrity error, then we will say something went wrong, redirect to quick add patient, right? And from the models we have imported the visit, and from the db Django db from the Django db module we have imported the transaction and integrity error function, right? So with this we can add the data in quick add patient. Actually uh, I forgot to start the recording, so I created this. And even though I was speaking, but then after completion of this quick add patient, remember that I forgot to start the recording. But now let's do in the manage patients, right? So let's start to do in the manage patients the same thing, right? So mostly the thing will be copy paste. So for the add patient, let's go to add patient. Here we have, and let's do with the patient. Here it is. So here we have this one, right? So visit table here we have, and patient detail we also need a note in this, because we also have a note, this one, right? So note, what else we need to do, detail medicine detail, okay, everything is correct now. Okay, so visit, and then what we have done more, so here we are printing the data, no need to print. Okay, and then transaction atomic, so we'll do the same for here because we are running multiple database queries. So in this, and this will go to here, right? And then here we have exception. So exception will be integrity error here, correct? So something went wrong, and quick add patient, sorry, this will be add patient, right? So let's try to add patient. So add patient is let's say Suraj Kumar, right? And then we have authority, email is something, hmm, let's say col.com, code artisan lab. And this one mobile is something, amount is 100, next visit is after 10 days, note test, right? So let's say save. So data is saving. Here we have a, let's check this. So here we have a data, you can see here, and in the patient table we also have data, right? So quick add patient is also working, and that is also working. Manage patient is also working. Now we need to do, if we want to directly add the visit, then we will create a button here, and we can add visit with the medicine detail and all the things, right? So we will do that in our next video. We will quickly add the patient visits, right? So thank you so much for watching the video. And if you want the source code of this project, then you can just go to codeartisanlab slash github.com/codeartisanlab, and from here, with the small amount of support, I will provide you the source code. So I will request you to support me. So it will be it will be very helpful for me, right? So thank you so much for watching the video. Please share, subscribe, like, and watch Code Artisan Lab. Stay tuned with the code. Oh, what is this? Stay tuned with the Code Artisan Lab, and I will try to make more and more videos and upload on regular basis, right? So thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so let's start to create a button and add the visits here. I was thinking I will create a different video, but now I'm thinking let's merge this in this visits video. So it will this video will be only for the visits and manage visits for the patients, right? So what we will do, first of all, we need to create a form for the visit. So let's go here and let's copy this one, right? And we have this, let's say visit form, right? So visit form, detail, medicine detail, note, amount, this one. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have this. Okay, so this will be visit. Okay, so we need to import this from our model. So here we have. Okay, so what we need, detail, this, no need for address and mobile, amount, next visit note. Okay, so let's remove this. Okay, so everything else is correct, I think. Okay, now let's create uh where is that, add patient. So let's create one more function here after this, and name it add visit, for patient, right? And we'll say add visit, right? And here we will pass the patient ID, correct? And this will be our visit form. So let's say visit form, right? Okay, so where is that, add visit, here is a visit form, and we'll say here visit form. Okay, so this will run after the after when we submit the form. So we will do this later, but let's check that how we can show the form. Okay, so visit form. Now let's create the URL also. So here we have a URL. What we will do, collection report, let's copy this one, right? And this, let's say this here, and we'll say add visit, right? And here we will say patient ID, and here we will say add visit, correct? And for the function URL, here we have this one, right? Now in the templates, where is all patients, here is all patients. So we have a action, right? So in the action, uh, 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 in the action, let's create one more button, or we have a name, email, age, gender. Let's remove the gender. Let's remove it, right? And what is this? Unknown column. Let's refresh the page here again. Okay, so oh, sorry, gender. Okay, we need to remove it from the here also. So gender. Okay, so now we will add one more action. Let's copy this and let's say add visit and this row dot id, and for this we will say add visit, right? And let's make it a button, right? So button, let's say primary, button small, right? Okay, so we have this kind of thing, but I think this is not looking nice. So what we will do, after the name we will add it, right? And after the name we will add it here, visit, correct? So add visit, correct? So when we click on the add visit, it should load the this form, right? But we didn't create this page, so let's create this page. If I go to patient and if I go to templates, I have a quick patient add patient form. So let's copy this one and let's say visit form, right? And let's open it, and the messages is correct, field is also correct. I think it should load all the data, right? So let's say uh, add visit, right? Let's go to views, visit form, everything should be working. Click here. All right, so it's not working. Okay, let's go to form, let's check it. Okay, so we were doing mistake here. We are calling the patient form in the super, but we need to call the visit form, right? So it is showing now. Okay, so now we are adding the visit for the specific patient, right? You can show the patient name also here, right? So test detail, and say medicine detail, and 100 next is after 10 days note, right? When we submit this now, here it should be visit form. When we submit this, no need to this thing, right? So we don't need the atomic transaction actually. So we'll copy this and paste here just simply, because we are running only single database. So patient, or we can say visit added successfully, right? Redirect to add visit, but with the data. So what we will say, reverse lazy. We need to call reverse lazy because we need to pass keyword arguments equal to patient id, and patient id we will get from here, right? So we need to fetch this reverse lazy from where we are fetching the okay, so reverse lazy. So from let's say from Django dot http import no let me check it from here. Reverse lazy Django, right? So utility function. Okay, so Django dot urls import reverse lazy. Okay, so this reverse lazy will accept the parameter return to the url, right? So let's copy this one and also paste it here, so it should work perfectly. Let's see. So here we have, okay, now, okay, so everything is ready. Null volume, okay, patient, okay. So what we need to do, form dot form dot patient equal to, right, what we need to do here, patient equal to patient dot objects dot patient dot objects dot get id equal to patient id, right, and we will add it here. Okay, we also need to add this patient into this table, right? So here, correct. So now this should work. Let's see. Something went wrong. Okay, we are not sure what went wrong, but something went wrong. Errors, it is okay. Patient field is required. Let's remove from the form because we don't need to add the form. If we are adding to the form, then we have to create a field. Okay, so form dot patients, this actually, uh, let's do one thing. Visit equal to this, it will save the data. Then what we will do, visit dot patient equal to patient, it will work. Let's see, visit dot save, right? Okay, I don't think, let's see. Oh, add visit. Okay, so medicine detail, 10 note save null velum value. Okay, it means we have to do the first one method, this one, right? So now let's see this thing. Oh, okay, patient id should not be null. So what we can do, mm, 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 mm. We can do one thing. 1 minute, let's check it.